So Ben and I are both holding our copies of the Star Wars book, and I've got little sticker tabs all throughout it of all the different places I wanted to start. And I think the first thing that I called out was the Clone Troopers. And the Clone Troopers are on page 120. And there's something really interesting here to me that I guess I just never really stopped to think about. And that's the origin of the Clone Troopers on Kamino. And the thing that made me stop on this page, because I mentioned that one of the ways to use the book is just sort of flip through it and then you spot something and you go, okay, that's interesting. Tell me more about that. And one of the illustrations here are side-by-side illustrations of the Clone Troopers helmets. And I was thinking about how, have you ever had anything custom made for yourself?
Yes.
What was it?
It's ridiculous.
If you don't want to share it, that's
no,
fine.
I'll share it. I'm happy to share it. I was in Europe, and I was like, what can I get that's a souvenir for myself in Europe that's really unique? And
Dude, I'm so glad I asked. What is this?
It's nothing that big, but I don't know how they typically do this. Like, if you want a license plate in the United States, in Pennsylvania specifically, it's very hard to keep one. If I don't know if you knew this, like, I think you have to actually return your license plate when you're done. You can't keep it.
That's true.
They want it back, right? I was able to go.
Why though?
Huh?
Why?
I don't know. Maybe so that they can keep that number and issue it again. I really don't know.
Huh. Okay.
But they don't let you keep them. So you can't have like a vintage Pennsylvania license unless you kept it illegally. Apparently. Anyway, I went to a...
what a boring kind of criminality.
I know. We're going to fine you $500 for keeping this license plate, and now you're left with just 49 states. Sorry, dude. But I went to a store and bought a license plate, one of those European license plates with Belgium, the B on it, and had my name put on it, my last name on it, which nobody knows on the podcast, so I'm not going to say it. But
wait, it's Skywalker.
It's
we say it
Skywalker.
at the beginning of every episode.
Yeah, everyone knows what it is. It's no big deal. But I put my last name on it, so I have a license plate from
do you still
Belgium
have
with my
that?
last name. Oh yeah,
I haven't seen that. That's very cool.
I don't know where I have it right now, but I have it. Might be in my closet.
Awesome.
Anyway,
dig that
keep
out.
going. What, your custom made something?
Oh yeah. So I was thinking about it. So basically what the book tells us at this point is that so it's Kamino. So they're Kaminoans, the people there?
Oh, I know this.
Kaminoans?
Kaminoans, yeah.
So the Kaminoans, so the book points out that the Kaminoans redesigned the Stormtrooper helmets, which I guess I never thought about, but it made me think that the Kaminoans are like a one-stop shop. Like they handled everything. So they grew the clones. They figured out a way to accelerate their growth cycle so that they'd be fully grown in half the time. They inserted the chip in each of them for Order 66. They also picked out their armor and their weapons and fully outfitted them. So it's like truly a one-stop shop.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about how, given that they're clones, and we learn from the Clone Wars series that they do have different personalities that emerge, and the book talks about this a little bit.
Right.
To the point where they have different nicknames, and then as the different personalities and capabilities emerge, the different clones go, and they maybe have slightly different tasks and things like that.
Right.
But for the most part, they're physically identical. And I was thinking about the stuff that
Except
I've had.
for the Bad Batch.
What's that?
Except for the Bad Batch.
Right. For the most part. I was thinking about the stuff that I've had custom made. Like I had a custom made mouthpiece at one point.
Okay.
And there's just something really, really nice when something is made specifically for you and just fits perfectly and it does its job better as a result. And I was thinking, wow, so every clone has a perfectly custom made armor, a set of armor, which must be really comfortable. That's where my went.
That's a good point.
Because it's perfectly tailored for them.
It is.
Because they're identical.
Yeah.
But so that got me thinking about
That's funny. Well, are they though? Because
I just assumed that, you know, they made them custom for the Jango Fett clones. And so you can do that. You can make a helmet that fits perfectly over that one shape and size of head. You can make boots that fit like all the feet that are going to be the same, things like that.
all right, I'm going down a rabbit hole, but everyone's diet is different, and so you probably have some that are a little bit fatter than others. You know, you have the me version basically.
Stop.
And then you have different ages, right? Rex, when you get to Rebels,
Rex
is not
is
the
in
same
here.
size as he was before, as he should be. That's an interesting one. I never thought about that. So everything is custom made for them because it's the same person.
It's the same person, so yeah, why wouldn't you?
Yeah. But like I said, so in some ways they have to come in different shapes and sizes, right?
I think to a limited degree, but yeah, for the most part, they're pretty similar. But